Hey gang, Tony Fontana here in one of my auto videos, just on my way to a business meeting at the Candlewood Diner here in Commack. I'm looking forward to getting together with some people there. You know, I'm doing this video this morning because it's an interesting thing. You're probably seeing me right now wearing eyeglasses, and this is not something that most of you have ever seen me in. I just don't wear these things in public. I've had glasses since I'm, a teenager, and I've always been fairly self-conscious of wearing them in public. And this is a fairly new pair, and again, I wear these usually only around the house. In fact, it took me a couple of years before I even wore them in the driveway, let alone, driving a car. And it just so happened that I have a little an issue with one of my eyes, a scratched cornea, and I'm just letting it heal. So I was told I have to wear the glasses pretty much every day. So it's a weird thing. And yet it dawned on me when I was wearing them today, why it no longer phases me to be wearing them in public. And I realized it recently when I was at a meeting at my bank, and people never noticed that I had glasses on. People that have known me for years, there was no mention of it. It was kind of an interesting thing to me, and I realized right away the reason they didn't notice me wearing the glasses is because they weren't looking at me outside. They were looking inside me. They saw what was inside. They saw the guy that's inside this particular body, this particular vessel, right? So, and then it hit me. How I see myself is not necessarily how others see me. And if I allow other people to affect how I perceive me to be, especially if it's a negative view, then I'm not doing myself any favors, now am I? And I realized that what I thought I looked like outside just wasn't noticeable by most. I'm sure some people did, but these glasses are so thick, in my opinion, that if it was sunny out and you were in front of me, I would set your clothes on fire with these things. So again, that self-conscious piece inside me was telling me, don't wear them, you don't look good. Well, it doesn't really matter how I look, does it? At least now it no longer does. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I guess the purpose of this video is you need to see yourself in light of a very positive view. You are perfect the way you are. Do not let anybody dictate to you how you are or how you look, because it has no bearing on what's inside you. You need to project outwardly how you feel about yourself. You need to know that you're valued, that you're important. Look, we all have different viewpoints. We all have different political viewpoints. We have social viewpoints that differ with each other. We have different issues about money, about success, about wealth, just about life in general. But at the end of the day, we're all the same, aren't we? We're still planted on the same planet. We still come from the same soil. We have the same root system. So we're all pretty much connected to each other. So at the end of the day, I may disagree with you or you may disagree with me about something in life, but we can still go sit down and have a cup of coffee and laugh about it, because it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, because we're still human beings. This is the season for reaching out to people with a big heart to make sure that others are okay. It's part of how I live my life for the most part. I'm not perfect, but I do my very best to make sure that those around me are okay. In fact, I look for opportunities to heal people when they have a need. It's just my nature. I've always been this way. Well, how about you? You need to be able to do the same thing for yourself. So if you're hurting, if you're not sure about your role in this world or your life in general, if you're doubting yourself because someone told you something about you and you let that someone dictate to you how you feel, then the control is actually on you. You get to decide how you feel. Do not let anybody rent space in your head. Don't do it. It's just not the right way to live. I refuse to do it, and I've refused to do that for decades. don't rent space in your head to anyone that's not paying you the proper rent and giving you the proper respect. So that's it for today. See you guys later.